We have had a history of elected senators in Alberta. In 20 between 2012 and 2015, we actually had two of the three in the last Senate election be appointed. The reason why it kind of came to be was wanting to have a voice for Albertans, which is the role of Senate. It's not a specific group. It's not a woke agenda item. It is actually about having a voice for the entire province. And so in 2021, aligned with the last municipal election, there was several of us, three of us, which ran under the Conservative Party of Canada under new legislative changes by then Premier Jason Kenney, and a whole slew of independents that wanted, again, to be able to stand up for Alberta in the upper chamber, in the red chamber, to make sure that when bills are passing, that our region is definitely considered and that perspective is being brought. Now, fast forward from 2015 to 29, from 2015 till now, we've had Justin Trudeau, who I'm not even sure if he believes in the Senate, but who hasn't respected Alberta's elected senators. Former Prime Minister Stephen Harper did, but we've had an individual named Mike Shake who sat for a very long time. Who knows if that'll be my future as well? But we do have three individuals that were elected by Albertans with, I'll say, quite large numbers. It's larger than any leader, any premier, any political party individual gets. So there was a big uptake by Albertans to actually elect and vote for these individuals.
So, I mean, a lot of when I talk to Americans, they're just flabbergasted that we actually appoint our senators. I mean, how on earth could you possibly how undemocratic do you get? Well, yeah, I'm afraid that's the reality. To kind of work around or make that sugar-coated a bit, I mean, Prime Minister Trudeau has claimed all the senators he's elected now are independents. They aren't party senators. It's a little hard to believe, isn't it?
Well, it is, especially with the most recent appointment in Daryl Finlatter. He has been a conservative fundraiser. Even when he was a member of the PC party in Alberta, it was a federal Liberal fundraise for Justin Trudeau and the Liberal Party. So, I mean, that's one that really frustrates me because I think he does. I mean, he has a great resume from his professional career. I think a perspective he could bring, but don't call that an independent senator. Just say they're going to go join the Liberal caucus. And I think that Justin Trudeau would actually hold a little bit more street cred within the individuals that love and respect the purpose of the Senate.
Well, and another aspect of Senate abuse, and to be fair, over enough years, we could see some terrible examples of it from conservative and liberal governments. It's a partisan role that can be used as an incentive for people or a handout, a plum. Somewhere it frustrates us a lot, of course, is when media members are suddenly popped in there. I'm going to speak of Charles Adler, who
Paula Simons was the first before Charles, too.
and others prior to that. But I mean, unfortunately, we shouldn't be seeing media members dancing around trying to curry favor with the federal government. Mike Duffy was another example. He didn't turn out to be he was a conservative appointee and didn't turn out to really be the best senator we could hope for. If we could take away that reason for the government to appoint senators, it would bring some more honesty into that House.
Yeah, I definitely think, and something I did campaign on, was the need for Senate reform. So I don't think that the Senate is currently working in the way it was either intended or the way that it can best suit Albertans. We have seen a few pieces of legislation, including the original, censorship bill that the Senate actually shut down and put back. So we have seen some examples where the Senate has actually acted as that sober second thought. But if you're looking at even the lay of the land of individuals that are currently senators in Alberta, I think most Albertans would find it very hard to sit there and say that these individuals have a track record of standing up for the values and beliefs that our province upholds. And so I think there is an argument that, I'm sure you and I would both agree, mainstream media pundit or former journalists probably aren't the best candidates. But I do think that there is, concern by others that we also shouldn't have the partisanship, or if you're going to be partisan, at least own it. And I think that that's some of the challenge for people that maybe don't understand or support what the current Senate, how it operates and what's its purpose.